The Lantern That Couldn't Stay Dark. English Story Level 1. In a small mountain village, there lived a boy named Kai who owned a tiny copper lantern. It was old and scratched, but it had belonged to his grandfather, so Kai treasured it deeply. Every night, he placed it on his windowsill, even though it didn't light anymore. One evening, during a heavy fog, Kai tried to polish the lantern one more time. He hoped that maybe, just maybe, it would glow again. As he wiped the copper surface, he felt a soft warmth under his fingers. Surprised, he looked closely and saw a faint flicker inside the lantern. The flicker grew brighter, warming the glass from the inside. Before Kai could call for his mother, the lantern glowed with a strong golden light. Kai's eyes widened as the flame inside moved on its own, swirling like a tiny dancer made of fire. The lantern hummed gently, as if it were breathing. Kai carefully picked it up. The lantern felt warm, but not hot. The small flame inside floated freely, not touching the wick. Suddenly, it formed a shape, a little fiery creature no bigger than a berry. It waved at Kai, its tiny flame hands glowing brightly. The creature floated out of the lantern and hovered beside Kai's face. It didn't burn him. Instead, it filled the room with a soft, cozy heat. The air shimmered, and the fog outside Kai's window slowly pulled away, clearing the night sky. Stars began to appear above the village. The little flame creature drifted toward the window and tapped the glass gently. Kai understood it wanted to go outside. He opened the window, and the flame floated out, lighting the foggy path in front of the house. Kai followed, holding the lantern tightly in his hands. The creature flew ahead, glowing like a tiny star. It led Kai to the edge of the forest where a group of villagers stood in confusion. Their lanterns had all gone out because of the thick fog. They couldn't see the path home, but the flame creature brightened, filling the forest with warm golden light. Everyone gasped as the fog lifted around them. The creature floated in slow circles, lighting each step of the path. The villagers followed the glowing trail safely back to the village. They whispered in awe, wondering what magic had saved them that night. When the last villager reached home, the tiny flame returned to Kai's lantern. It flickered softly as if saying goodbye. Then the flame settled back onto the wick, glowing with a gentle warmth. The lantern stopped humming, but the glow stayed steady and bright. Kai carried the lantern back to his room and placed it on the windowsill. The flame inside shone through the night, keeping the village warm and safe. From that day on, Kai's lantern never stayed dark again. And sometimes, late at night, Kai thought he saw the little flame dancing quietly inside.